Somewhere far from roads, far from noise, 5 wooden villas sleep quietly in nature. Each one is a unique wooden cabin, hand-shaped by design, softened by time, and surrounded by wilderness. These aren't just homes, they're dreamy cabin escapes, built not to impress, but to disappear, to vanish into fog, into green, into stillness. The cinematic cabin ambience you're about to experience isn't narrated by people. It's told by the trees, the rain, the shadows dancing across wood and stone. From elevated shelters among the trees, to geometric sanctuaries on cliffsides, every one of these cozy wooden cabins hides a story. And today, we'll step into 5 of them. No interiors, no noise, just architecture and the wild, holding each other in perfect balance. The journey begins now. Our first escape rises with the fog, a hidden forest treehouse, suspended in the mist, waiting to be found. Morning mist rolls across a lush green jungle, where a treehouse emerges, held gently by tall wooden stilts, wrapped in dew. It's quiet here. Only the forest breathes. You can feel the damp earth below, the whisper of leaves above. This is where the noise stops, and the stillness begins. This unique wooden treehouse is a marvel of minimalist elevation, built with weathered timber and open glass planes. Raised high to protect from ground moisture and to preserve the land beneath, it blends effortlessly with its environment. The design isn't just aesthetic, it's purposeful. Rainwater flows gently off the sloped roof into the soil below. Natural ventilation replaces any need for machines. The clean geometry and exposed structure speak to one thing: respect. For nature, for simplicity, for space to breathe. Standing here, you realize, this cabin wasn't meant to impress. It was meant to vanish. Not a destination, but a pause. A place where time slows down just long enough for you to hear yourself again. If this kind of quiet speaks to you, stay a little longer. Let the forest hold you like it holds this home. But far beyond these leaves, a different cabin waits. Higher, sharper, bolder, built not in the trees, but on the edge of stone and sky. Perched on the edge of a highland cliff, this wooden villa meets the sky. Sharp angles cut through the mist like sculpture. Bold, still, and quiet. Below, a deep forest canyon. Around, only wind and silence. This isn't a retreat into comfort. This is a confrontation with beauty. This unique wooden cabin uses modern geometric architecture with sharp horizontal lines and cantilevered terraces. The form is not just artistic, it's engineered to extend views, reduce ground impact, and frame the horizon. Natural wood finishes contrast with cold rock, creating harmony between raw nature and refined design. Built for both presence and perspective, this home offers a panoramic dialogue with the wilderness. Here, standing at the edge, you remember something most places make you forget. The world is still vast, and you are still part of it. If you've made it this far, you're not just watching, you're escaping. Stay. Let the wind speak to you, like it speaks to the cliffs. But beyond these cliffs, deep inside untouched forest, a hidden cabin waits, wrapped in vines, half swallowed by nature. Wild, remote, forgotten. Somewhere deep in the overgrown forest, where the path ends and silence begins, a cabin hides beneath vines and shadow. Wooden walls aged by moss, roof softened by time. This place doesn't demand attention. It disappears into the wild. This off-grid wooden cabin is built entirely from reclaimed timber, with a structure designed to age into the landscape. Solar panels are tucked into the slope. Water comes from the stream nearby. There are no roads here, only trails. No fences, only trees. The architecture isn't about statement. It's about surrender. Here, solitude isn't lonely. It's complete. In a world of noise, this silence feels like a gift, or maybe a reminder, that sometimes, to be found, you must first vanish. You're still here, still breathing in the stillness. Stay a little longer. Let nature finish what it started. From the forest floor, We now rise to a cabin built high above the ground, part treehouse, part sky temple, balancing between wood and wind. Perched above the jungle canopy, this villa feels like it hovers between sky and forest. The wooden frame stretches upward, resting on stilts that vanish into ferns. Glass walls reflect drifting clouds, as if the sky itself is part of the home. Wind whispers through every level. This unique wooden treehouse is designed with a tiered geometric layout, blending architectural boldness with nature's vertical rhythm. The levels follow the slope, using stilts instead of cutting trees. Timber-clad angles provide shade, airflow, and views without intrusion. A structure that touches nature, but never tries to tame it. In this space, elevation changes perspective. The higher you go, the quieter it gets. From above, the chaos below softens, reminding us that clarity sometimes lives in distance. Stay longer. Let this cabin in the sky shift how you feel, even just a little. But now we descend again, into golden mist, gentle slopes, and a cabin kissed by the first morning light. Our final escape waits where dreams bloom. soft mist floats through the valley as morning light spills gently onto the cabin's wooden roof. The air is golden. Every angle of the house catches light like it was built to embrace the sun. Birds sing in the distance, and time forgets to move. This unique wooden cabin villa is designed to capture light from every direction. With a low, grounded profile and broad glass surfaces, it opens itself to the landscape. Natural wood panels absorb warmth while roof overhangs soften glare. It's not just a structure, it's a lens for morning light. Some places don't demand your attention, they invite it. Like this cabin, they don't impress, they soothe. And in their quiet, something in you finally exhales. You've reached the final escape, but the journey doesn't have to end here. Let this feeling carry you forward, or return whenever you need. As the sun rises higher, we close the chapter on this final villa. But nature has endless cabins to show you, and this was only the beginning. Not every journey needs a destination. Sometimes, it's enough to pause, to breathe in a cabin surrounded by trees. To feel the world soften, and time slow down. If even one place in this escape made you exhale, then you've arrived. There are more cabins, more forests, more silence. Stay a little longer, or begin the next escape in this playlist.